It means a lot captaining Australia for the 100th Test at the SCG. It's an honour and privilege to have been given this opportunity, and to have the chance to do it in front of my family and friends on my home ground is going to be extra special. Hi, and welcome to the SCG, my favourite cricketing ground from anywhere in the world. I remember walking out onto the SCG for the first time as a 7-year-old boy and only dreaming of one day representing Australia in a Test match on this great oval. This ground is full of plenty of tradition and history. We have the likes of Trumper, Bradman, Walters, the Chappell brothers, Ponting, Gilchrist, Martin on these great honorary boards. Fortunately for me, I've managed to get up there a couple of years ago, and hopefully in this 100th Test match for Australia, I can be back on that board. This area here, generally before I walk out to bat, is where I place my helmet, my gloves and my bat, while I sit here looking out onto the ground and focusing on getting ready to score some runs for Australia. Come in and I'll show you the rest of the dressing room. Over the years, Damien Martin, Michael Slater used to sit here. Ricky Ponting still currently sits here. Brett Lee sits very close. Well, this is my seat in our change room. This is the chair that I've had my whole career. As a young player, you pretty much get told where you will be sitting in the change room, and I got this at a very young age for New South Wales and continued on for Australia. So I've been lucky enough to have this chair for a few years and hopefully a few more yet. This area here is generally where all the team comes at the start of the day's play, have our team talks, have our meetings. Individually, guys have their own preparation. Generally for me, with about 10 minutes leading up to the game, I would have already got changed, have all my gear on, sunscreen on, ready to go. I'll normally have some music, my iPod in my ears, and focusing on what the job is at hand. With about 5 minutes to go, everyone's normally called in to the middle of the change room, and the captain generally says his 1 or 2 lines of what the goals are for the day and how we're going to go about it. It's obviously a very exciting place to be and a very enclosed sort of space. We don't generally let too many people into this room, into this part of the change room. It's a very special place for the players. And as you can imagine, it's really exciting leading up to any Test match you get to play on this great ground.